Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for listening and watching. I am Lamarr Townsend. I am a psychic, an energy channeler. Hold on, let me type something in the chat. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm a psychic, an energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. My name is Lamarr Townsend. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. We're here to talk about the upcoming full moon in Capricorn that we have actually tonight. All right. It is currently at the filming of this video, July 13th, 12 a.m. So definitely, if you're watching this video, even after the replay, look out for the full moon that we currently have in Capricorn. It does switch to Aquarius right after, I believe, on the 14th, but Aquarius is co-ruled by Saturn and Uranus, so we still do have that Saturn effect. But it's a good time, as we all know, we always talk about this on this YouTube channel, it's a good time to do magic, spells, and spirituality work, alright, light work. So let's talk about it. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, I'm available for personal readings. Hi, Lolly, email. I am available for personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading, definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. This is where you can go to contact me for a reading, alright? You can text me at 703-791-9162. That is my business phone number. That is the number I use to do readings, personal or phone readings. You can also email me at lamarr.townsend@gmail.com. And of course, visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. All phone readings do have same-day priority. All other readings do take 1 to 3 days or less. If you bought a reading over the weekend, I did send out a few readings today, so some of you did get your reading. Some of you are still waiting. Some of you, I'm waiting for you to send me information that I need from you, so make sure you send that. But thank you all for listening and watching, and thank you all for purchasing readings from me. Alright, so this is my website, by the way, just in case. That's not my website, sorry. This is my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, designed and created by me. So if you would like a reading, this is where you would go. You can check out my Twitch, become a member of my Patreon. I just posted a Cleopatra video where me and Cleopatra have a conversation about the virus in the year 2023. It was very interesting. Also check out my podcast. Scroll down, read the reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. And of course, follow me on Instagram and Facebook. If you would like a reading, go right to the store section. This is where you can see all the rates, services, products, classes, and different types of readings that I do offer. Alright. I do birth chart readings, compatibility birth chart readings, individual birth chart readings. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to those who have passed on. I do past life readings if you want to learn about your past lives. I think both are really good readings to invest in. I also do phone psychic tarot readings, email psychic tarot readings, video recorded psychic tarot readings where I record myself answering your questions with your tarot reading, and then I email you the video with a download link for you to keep forever, basically. Alright, I do spiritual development classes, astrology classes, tarot classes, candles, dream interpretation readings, and so much more. So definitely check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com, for all these things. I had a couple tarot readings over the weekend that was really fun. I love tarot reading classes, especially. I think they're always fun. Alright, so thank you all for being here. Let's talk about not even the upcoming full moon, but current full moon in Capricorn that we have going on right now. Now, this is an interesting time because the moon doesn't necessarily like being in Capricorn. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. The moon doesn't necessarily like being in Capricorn, alright? The moon is actually opposite to Capricorn. The moon traditionally rules Cancer. Cancer is actually the polar opposite zodiac sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, so therefore the moon does not like being in anything associated with Saturn, which also includes moon in Aquarius. Alright, that's not to say that's a bad thing, but just know that there's some difficulties that come with that. So how does this affect us right now? Well, as we know, or may not know, in terms of astrology, we talk about astrology a lot on this YouTube channel, so if you like that, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you also like as well. In terms of the moon in astrology, the moon rules our emotions. It rules what we need to feel emotionally secure and safe in this world. or in our own world. All right, it also rules how you emotionally express yourself. The moon rules a connection to your intuition, but your intuition is also associated with many different things in your natal chart. But especially the moon. All right, the moon is also motherhood. All right, a pregnancy, childbirth. All right, your relationship with your mother, your relationship with your family. It's also your relationship with your home. All right. So when we have a full moon, all right, if you ever pay attention to the sky, the moon is never ever like always full. It's, sometimes either half full, sometimes you don't even see it. All right, sometimes you got to struggle to see it. Sometimes, it's a crescent. So when it's a full moon, it's kind of a big event. The moon is different from the sun, whereas the sun is pretty much the same thing every day, right? Sometimes the sun even goes through its own emotions. We have thunderstorms during the day. Sometimes you can't see the sun. Like, the sun is moody, just as much as the moon. But the moon especially so, right? So when the moon is out full, that means that everything is out to be seen at night. We always think that night is associated with hidden things and secrecy and things done in the dark, and people thinking they can get over on people, or people thinking that they can get away with certain things at night, right? But they forget that the moon is full. Sometimes when the moon is full, everything is out there for everyone to see. Everything is exposed, right? Which can be very uncomfortable for some people to deal with, especially in a Capricorn energy. Capricorn by nature. Let me just ask everyone in the room. Is anyone in the room a Capricorn, or does anyone in the room have strong Capricorn energy in their chart? Let me just be the first to raise my hand right now, alright? I am a Capricorn sun. I have my North Node in Capricorn. I have my Uranus in Capricorn. I have my Neptune in Capricorn. I think I have my Lilith in Capricorn as well. And probably a couple houses in Capricorn too, right? By nature, Capricorn energy is not necessarily energy that is emotional or likes to be vulnerable, right? So when we're in a full moon in Capricorn, all is seen for everyone to see, all is exposed, but there's an uncomfortableness to it, right? Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Saturn rules the 10th house. Saturn is your career, your status in society. Saturn is also your past, or the past in general. Saturn is also time, karma. Saturn is also your relationship with your father. Interesting how we have the moon, the relationship with the mother, in the zodiac sign of Saturn, the relationship with the father. So don't be surprised if these elements show up in your own life, whether you are a parent, and you're dealing with your spouse, or you're dealing with your own parent in your own life, however that shows up for you. This can be how this energy shows up, right? Saturn also, like I said, rules the past, all right? So there can be issues of the past showing up at this time, all right? It may be issues dealing with the past that have not yet been resolved, that need to be resolved, particularly emotionally, right? Since it is a full moon in Capricorn. But also maybe certain things from the past that we don't want people to know or find out about. So during a full moon, it's like you think you buried something deep in the ground, but you'd be surprised, how things can be dug up, right? Also, I believe, and I don't I don't know, don't quote me on this, but I believe the natural inclination of the ground is to push things up gradually over time, right? Because if you think about it, the top layer is always being renewed and kind of worn down, so new has to push up. So what's down there is eventually going to be dug up anyway, right? May take some time, but over time, things get pushed away, things get rubbed out, things get cleared away, and suddenly the truth is exposed, right? So the best thing during a full moon in Capricorn, I would say, hi Abyssinian, the best thing during a full moon in Capricorn, I would say, is to really mind your business. And I don't mean that condescendingly. I mean, If you don't want your own business exposed or your past exposed, the best thing would be to mind your business. All right. It's a time to definitely pick and choose your battles. And I'm talking even like, you know, a battle in a grocery store. You know how sometimes you see those videos on World Star, YouTube, you know, about how people are, you know, fighting in the grocery store. And sometimes it's a justified battle, but it's not your battle, right? Now, sometimes your job is to film, you know, and, you know, make sure you capture it, you know, so other people can see what's going on, right? But Capricorn is really good at being self-disciplined and minding its business, once again. Right? Capricorn also rules. We talked about the past, karma, debt, weight, illness. Oh, I don't think we talked about debt. Capricorn rules debt. Right? So that could be a factor in some way, shape, or form during this full moon in Capricorn. I would say, you know, I think it's like a special full moon. I think it's called like a buck full moon. I would say, you know, I always say, especially on this YouTube channel, we always talk about how the full moon is especially a good time to do magic. So if you have any debt, this would especially be a good time to work on that. We did a live a couple weeks ago about, you know, a simple writing magic spell. You know, write down a letter, you know, in terms of, you know, your intentions. Write it to God, your ancestors, your spirit guides, whoever it is, you know, you believe. Maybe just put it on your windowsill, put it underneath your pillow, put it somewhere special, somewhere sacred, your altar. Of course, you can always do a candle, right? It's a good time to take a spiritual bath to make sure your emotions are cleansed and clear. Because what you know is all going on up in there is going to be exposed in some way, shape, or form to you and maybe others to see. So you may be someone where you think you're calm, cool, and collected, but something triggers you at work, or, you know, in the grocery store line, or, you know, on the phone call, and you just, you know, go berserk. You know, it's kind of an embarrassing moment, or maybe it's not embarrassing. I don't know the context, but it's a moment for you to see, you know, the true context of the landscape of your emotions in the situation, right? So not only is this a collective thing, this is also a personal thing, full moon in Capricorn. Hi, Evelyn Jowett. How emotionally balanced are you? How emotionally in control are you of yourself and your emotions? Last night I had a troll. I would say, you know, I was pretty good at controlling myself, but there was definitely moments where I was like, a little bit uncomfortable, I guess I'll say, right? And I'm a full moon in, I may have a lot of Capricorn in my chart, but I'm a moon in Libra, right? So I can be a little bit affected, you know, or like, you know, if like the vibe goes off, or, you know, things like that. But I think I kept my cool. But now I understand it was the moon in Capricorn and coming up on the full moon, right? And I'm not saying you're going to have a troll, but like, what if a troll trolls you? How would you respond to that situation? Maybe you already have a troll in your life. Maybe there's a troll, you know, at your job, or, you know, in, you know, your neighborhood or something like that. I don't know, maybe the trolls are the bill collectors. Maybe it's not even a troll. Maybe it's, you know, you're the troll, right? Maybe you're the one that is directing your energy in the wrong places, right? Listen, you know, Capricorn is, you know, the energy of stark reality. You know, there's a reason why people call Capricorn and Saturn energy pessimist. I would say it's more realist. And sometimes the reality can be grim, you know. So be prepared for the truth at this time. The truth may not be pretty. Alright? But how do you emotionally deal with the truth? That's the test during full moon in Capricorn. Hi, Anthea. Hi, Spiritually Black. Yes, I am a Capricorn Sun and Gemini Moon. Ooh, interesting. Both air moons. Yeah. Full moon in Capricorn is a time where people are typically emotionally solitary. People are keeping to themselves. Capricorn can be, like I said, closed off at times. Especially Moon and Capricorn can be emotionally closed off, emotionally hard to read. So don't be surprised if people are hard to emotionally read at this time, or if situations are hard to emotionally read at this time. I have a Twitter. I don't ever post on Twitter, so you can follow me on Twitter if you want. I don't post at all, at Lamarr Townsend. But I don't know. Sometimes I see stuff, and I saw something. I forgot where it was. Ohio. I forgot where it was. But they was fighting, of course, in a Dollar General or some sort of dollar store, and there was I don't know if that was today or recently during this Moon and Capricorn situation. But I guess the woman was fighting another woman that worked at the store. I think the woman that was a patron of the store, like what's the word I want to use, Spirit? Maybe misdirected her energy at this woman, but also underestimated this woman and ended up getting shot at. Not saying that's right or wrong, but like, once again, Moon in Capricorn is a time to just focus on your stuff, stay emotionally reserved. You probably will be emotionally tested because, once again, Moon does not like being in Saturn. It's tense energy. It's oppositional energy. So once again, how do you emotionally deal with that situation? Obviously, the best thing to do with both those women would probably to have been to mind their business, right? The resulting situation wouldn't have happened. Once again, I'm not saying that's going to happen to you, but just another example of how situations can get out of hand, especially when there's oppositional energy. Alright? Now, once again, full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is dealing with situations, dealing with debt, the past, and karma. So in terms of spiritual work, this is a good time to work on those things, emotionally letting go of things. Alright, emotionally letting go of maybe the stress of debt. Alright, coming up with a plan. Capricorn is about coming up with a plan and sticking to it. You know, Capricorn is patient, so you know it's time. Taking time for things to manifest and to happen. It's not going to happen overnight, right? Capricorn is also your career, your professional destiny, your status in society. So it's maybe a good time to focus on those elements too. Where do you want to be in your career? We're 7 months into the year, so we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 more months of the year. Where do you want to be at the end of the year in terms of your career and your status in society? I know where I want to be. I'm not telling you, alright? Because, you know, moving in silence is important. That's another thing of Capricorn. Move in silence, alright? You don't need to tell everyone what you're thinking or what you're feeling. You know, that's not how Capricorns move, right? So one thing you can learn about a Capricorn is we move in silence. I'm not telling you my next move. I talk a lot, but there's certain things I don't tell you, alright? So just some things to think about during this full moon in Capricorn, alright? Valet the Wolf says you never know when you might mess with the wrong one. Exactly, Valet the Wolf. No Name says a Gemini, Sun, and Capricorn Moon. Yeah, interesting. That's like kind of like a flip of, like, you know, Capricorn Sun, Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Capricorn Moon. That's kind of cool. I think I've met someone that had a Libra Sun and a Capricorn Moon. I think it was a client. I'm a Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon, so it's always cool. But I know a lot of people also. Well, not that many people. I know a few people born on the same day as me too, which is always really cool as well. I think same day, same year. Anyways, I'm sorry. By the way, I am doing live reading, so it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. All right. So, I think that's actually an important aspect. So, you know, with Capricorn, silence is deafening, you know. Sometimes the best thing is silence. Sometimes the best thing to do is to not say anything. Capricorn is an energy of showing and proving. You know how they say show and tell? Well, Capricorn is the show part, alright? They're not going to tell, they're just going to show and prove, right? Think Mary J. Blige. I don't know why Mary J. Blige just came to my mind, but I believe she's a Capricorn. Mary J. Blige never really talks that much, even in interviews. She's like very private and keeps to herself, but she shows and proves. When she gets on that stage, a different side of her comes out, right? Just fine, 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 woo. So, do I ask the question in the Cash App? Yes, spiritually black. Silence is totally a valuable option. Yes, Valley the Wolf. I use silence a lot in my life. People get mad at it, I get more silent. The more silent I become, by the time I say something, it might not be nice. Alright? So sometimes silence, a lot of times silence is an answer. Alright? So you may need to expect that during full moon in Capricorn. Alright? Silence is an answer. Alright? No answer is an answer. Alright? Now, it doesn't mean that that's going to be the answer forever. I have a lot of videos of like Capricorn, you know, cutting you off, and I have a lot of videos on this I've done over the years, right? This is nothing new. If you've been a follower of mine for years, you've heard this 1,000 times already, alright? But Capricorn is the energy where, you know, once again, it's time. So they will answer you in their own time. Now, the more you push, the more you may, once again, not get the answer you want or expected, or the more you just may not get an answer at all, right? So the best thing is to be patient. But pay attention to, as well, how people utilize time. Pay attention to the people who, text back 3 days later or email back a week later. That shows you how much they value you in terms of their priority list. Because Capricorn also makes time for what they value. Now, a lot of times it is work, it is their career, but pay attention to what falls underneath that or above that, or, you know, somewhere, you know, associated with those two things, alright? Thank you to whoever just donated. Hi, Jeanette. Thank you for being here. So pay attention, you know, this isn't just related to Capricorns. This is like a collective thing now. Because we're a full moon in Capricorn. I think it's a full buck moon in Capricorn. We're currently in it right now as we speak. Alright. Now I think Capricorn moves into or full moon move in Capricorn moves to Aquarius on the 14th. Alright. So we're only in it for one more day, but Aquarius is also co-ruled by Saturn. So let's see how long Aquarius full moon will be in Aquarius. Let's see, or the moon will be in Aquarius. Thank you to whoever just donated. So I have my astrology software. Let's look at the time now. It's currently 12:35 a.m. here in Virginia, although I don't have the location set for anywhere. Alright, so we're looking at the moon. The moon is currently in Capricorn, like I said. Let's go a day ahead. The moon is in Capricorn on the 14th. The moon's in Capricorn on the 15th. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I got confused. Alright, let's go back. Okay, on the 13th, it's because Pluto's also in Capricorn here. Alright, so we have moon in Capricorn today on the 13th. Moon is in Capricorn on the 14th. Moon switches from Capricorn to Aquarius on the 15th. So we actually have 2 days of it. 2 days of moon being in Capricorn, alright? So not much time. It's still a good time to do your magical work, alright? Because once again, remember, we have a Saturn still in a Saturn effect still associated with Aquarius, because Aquarius is co-ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Alright, but let's see how long the moon is in Aquarius. How long do we have of that energy? It's still a totally different energy, but we still have the lingering effect of Saturn. Alright, so by the 16th, still in Aquarius. Not that long, you guys. By the 17th, it moves to Pisces. So by the 17th, we have the moon in Pisces. Totally different energy. Alright. So, ciao. And moon in Pisces after moon in Aquarius, that's like a sharp turn almost. Expect people for the rest of the month to be very emotionally, what's the word I want to use? All over the place. Alright. Happy birthday, Saved by the Grays. I was out there moon gazing not too long ago. Yes. I sent you my question and you're so welcome. Alright. Let's get into the questions, you guys. I am doing live readings, remember, so if you would like a donation for a reading, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. So let's go ahead and get into these questions. So I think the first donation that came in was Duranda. Duranda wants to know, let me stage my cards because I did a couple personal readings earlier before I came on live. Got some fresh sage. Yes. Love some fresh sage. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck when you pass reading. Amen, amen, amen. Make sure you guys send in your donations for your questions. That's my government name. Oh, sorry, Spiritually Black. Yeah, I just have to like yell the names out because I don't know y'all's. Unless you put it in the thingy, I don't know y'all's actual like names in the chat. By the way, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is also in the description box below. I also do accept Super Chat. Alright. So, Spiritually Black wants to know, what should I do with my Libra right now? What should Spiritually Black do with their Libra right now? What do you have to say about the Spirit? Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Thank you all for being here. Alright, let's go. Thank you, Jorin, for your donation. I get the King of Swords, so this definitely could be your Libra. I don't know if they're a male. Thank you, Abyssinian, for your donation, but I get a King of Swords. This would be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Man or masculine energy. Hi, Diana. Oh, thank you to whoever just donated. Ciao. Y'all coming in like a tidal wave, honey. I get the Nine of Cups. So, you know, the Nine of Cups to me is like an energy of just like having fun, being lighthearted. It can represent selfishness, emotional selfishness. It can represent kind of stringing someone along a bit. Let's see. Particularly if someone's looking for more from this person. What else do you have to say about this situation, Spirit? I get the Hangman, so I definitely don't think this is something like you want to rush with this guy. Or I feel like there's like something about like taking your time with the Hangman coming out. There also could be an aspect where maybe you kind of have no choice but to take your time. It's kind of like the energy of maybe they just recently got over divorce and you have to like, you know, take your time in terms of them getting reacclimated. Like it's like maybe one of those things. Like that's the energy I get. It's like the circumstances require you to take your time. But I get the Nine of Cups, so there definitely is romantic energy, you know, between you and this Libra person. Or attraction at the very least. I get the King of Wands, though. This could be a totally different person. So this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. I don't know if it never hurts to let him chase you. Yes, Valley of the Wolf. I don't know if it would be smart to make a decision so quickly in regards to this Libra person. Maybe you go with the flow, have fun. Once again, like the Nine of Cups came out. Have fun, enjoy yourself. But someone else may come through, alright? And that could give him competition. Okay? That's what I see about that. I hope that made sense. Let's see, who is after... I think someone sent to PayPal. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the flow. Yes, definitely keep going with the flow. Spiritually black, for sure. Don't rush. Okay, I think Jeanette was next. Jeanette, where's Jeanette? You're welcome, Spiritually Black. And where is Jeanette? Hold on. Oh, Jeanette Marie. Yeah, okay, so Jeanette posted in the chat. Jeanette, please ask your question. While we wait for Jeanette, maybe we'll move to Abyssinian. Oh, okay, I think she posted. Thank you. Jeanette wants to know, what will happen for my love life thus far? What will happen with Jeanette's love life thus far, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? What will happen with Jeanette's love life thus far moving forward, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? I get the 8 of Cups, so I see working on something. This could be working on yourself or working on a relationship that's already established in some way, shape, or form. Let's get more clarity. I get the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. Knight of Pentacles typically represents stability. It can represent predictability. It can represent someone who's a bit boring, you know, predictable. Definitely not the bad guy, or you know, the bad type of boy, the rebel, the bad boy. You get what I'm saying? I don't know, I get the Ace of Wands, so I see forward movement. So I feel like there could be forward movement either with someone that's already you already have something established with, or someone maybe new. Although a Knight would represent familiar energy, so maybe you know them, have never dated them before, or something like that if it's familiar. I get a 3 of Cups, which is expansion. 3 is the number of expansion. 3 is the number of new opportunities. It could be dating outside your comfort zones or your usual type as well. Or being open to dating outside your usual type or comfort zones. Let's pull one last card. I get the 7 of Swords. So I feel like there's a need to pay attention to your mental health in regards to your dating life or your love life. I don't know if you're getting over someone or if something's just not working with someone. I feel like if something is not working with someone, you need to keep your options open. Otherwise, keep your options open in general and just have fun. And try not to put too much pressure on yourself or in anything. Alright? Does that make sense, Jeanette? Let's see. After Jeanette, I think was Abyssinian, and then Duran sent a Venmo. So let's see Abyssinian's question. Before I came on live, I had the best salad. Oh my god, it was so good. It was really good. Alright, so Abyssinian wants to know. You're welcome, Jeanette. Abyssinian's question is, how can I better stand up for myself and set boundaries? Sometimes I have trouble speaking up for myself that I'm actively working on. How can Abyssinians stand up for themselves and set boundaries? Spirit, what do you have to say about this? How's everyone doing tonight? How can you stand up for yourself, Abyssinian, and set boundaries? I get the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like whatever you've been actively working on within yourself to practice setting your boundaries and standing up for yourself will work. The more you do it, the more you put it into practice. The snake behind the Wheel of Fortune tells me you will be tested. Alright? I think the best thing is to find your zen at first and find a place where you're comfortable. I feel like that's the best place for you to express yourself, is a place where you're in control, in a mostly zen place. Like, I feel like it's about being in control. I feel like you're able to really address the situation when you feel in control mostly of yourself. Alright? And your responses. Not letting the situation or the person control you. I get the Ten of Wands. I don't know if you're naturally the most confrontational person. So I think it's in how you approach a situation. I think you're someone that initially prefers to be nice about it. And maybe you don't prefer to take extra measures past that if you need to. I think it's that taking extra measures past what you need to that is your issue. I tried the niceness, it's not working. Okay, now what do I do? Now you need to maybe put the pressure. Let's see. What's the next card, Spirit? What's the last card? I'll take it. Oh, I get the Tower. So I feel like your issue is being confrontational and being forward with people or being stern with people. I think you need to get over feeling bad or, whatever repercussions may have after, and it's like the repercussions of you not setting your boundaries and not being stern with people, and not putting your foot down is the Tower. So I think that's the only repercussion you need to think about, is the longer you let it go on, the more likely a Tower moment will happen. So maybe let that be enough motivation to not let it get out of hand. Does that make sense? Sometimes you kind of have to come out of your character. It's okay to do that, to set your boundaries. I don't know if you were here last night when the patrol was here, but I had to come out of my character a little bit. I got back into character real quick, but I had to, snatch a wig a little bit. It's okay to do that every now and then, Abyssinian. Alright? Alright, so let's go to Doreen's question. By the way, you guys, thank you all for being here. Make sure you like the video. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, I need to post this, is also in the description box below. Alright, and I also do accept Super Chat. Joanne wants to know, what does my sister-in-law, wife to my husband's brother, admires about me? What does Doreen's sister-in-law admire about Doreen? Diana says, I'm loving today's eyes, Lamarr. They look so dramatic and Egyptian. Only you can pull that look off. Thank you, Diana. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like doing something different today. Every day I try to do a different look. Also, I'm getting prepared for my Canada's Drag Race reviews coming up on my second YouTube channel in a few days. You do have to step out of character sometimes. You do, absolutely. So what does Doreen's sister-in-law admire about Doreen? Thank you, Doreen, for your donation. I get the Four of Wands, so I feel like you're a team player. I feel like you're someone that is willing to go along with the group or go along to get along. It's like someone could throw something at you and it's like, okay, let's do it. I'll go with it. Let's see how it goes, kind of thing. Like you're not difficult. Yeah, I get the Ten of Cups. So maybe there's also something where you fit in with the family, or you fit in with the vibe of their family. You could also be very welcoming in some way, welcoming with your home in some way, welcoming with your family. I get the Eight of Wands. You may also have a lot going on in your life. You may be very active, busy in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you like to travel as well. You're not someone that necessarily likes to sit around and, you know, be bored is what I see from that card. I get like that you're once again like good in like relationships or connecting with people or working with others. I feel like you're very easy to get along with as well, Doreen. And lastly, I get the Six of Pentacles. 6 is a number of relationships, money. I feel like you're also very resourceful or generous as well. Abyssinian says, although you're completely accurate for what you said for me, though, I personally like being nice to people, and it does sometimes make me feel bad about doing certain things. Yeah, I understand, you know. I think being too nice all the time, though, is what can get you, you know, can make people think you're, like, weak or something like that. So once again, it's okay to step out of character sometimes. To let people know you're not weak, basically. Alright, so let's get to, I think, after that person was Maria, so I hope Maria's in the room. Maria wants to know, are things going to work, are things going to go good for me at work? Are things going to go good for Maria at work? Spirit, what do you have to say about this? Hi, Hope Marie Nails. Thank you for being here. Are things going to go good for Maria at work? For my reading, my name is Dante at work, by the way. Oh, hi, Dante. Are things going to go good for... Wait, are you Maria V? No name? Are things going to go good for this person at work? Oh, Gemini Jaw also sent a donation. I think after Maria's Gemini Jaw, and then we get back to Doreen. Are things going to go good for this person at work? I get the 8 of Cups, so I feel like you need to get emotionally, you need to give yourself time to get emotionally adjusted to whatever's going on at work right now. I feel like there could be a little bit of an energy of walking on eggshells. I get a Queen of Pentacles, so this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, female or feminine energy. And I get a Six of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles can be a good energy. In terms of you getting, like, you know, equal pay, equal hours. Maybe for now, at least. I get a 4 of Wands. For some reason, I feel like whatever job this is could have a high turnover rate. It might be a good idea for you to, like, have a couple friends or allies at work as well. Not saying you have to be best friends with them, but, you know, something like that. When I get a 3 of Pentacles, I feel like it'll go okay. I feel like you may eventually start thinking of, like, desiring for more in terms of work or something like that, or like wanting to expand, whether that's a promotion, whether that's a raise, or like just a new job in general. So it'll go fine, but you may end up wanting more. Thank you, Crimson's Rose, for your donation. Let's get to Gemini Jaw's question. I hope Gemini Jaw's in the room. Oh, wait, that's you, Gemini Jaw. Okay. Jaw, I was like, I thought you were Maria V for a second. I was like, wait. Alright, Maria V, I hope that answered your question. Let's get to your question, No Name. For No Name, what does my higher self want me to know? What does No Name's higher self want them to know? What does No Name's higher self want them to know? What does No Name's higher self want them to know? I get the Ace of Cups, so this could be a new opportunity in some way, shape, or form, or an offer coming through, maybe within the next week, the next month, the next year. I get the Moon card. You could be apprehensive about moving forward with this offer or with something in general. I get a King of Pentacles, so this could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. This could be your energy or someone else's energy. Thank you for your donation, Crimson Roses, for 2 questions. Oh crap, hold on. Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah, I get the 7 of Cups, so I feel like you may have a lot of distractions at this time, or you may have a lot on your mind, or a lot you want to do. I feel like you need to get more organized, more focused. I feel like you have an opportunity around you once again. Either you could be in it already, or it could be on its way to you. But either way, there's still uncertainty around it, or something like that. Yeah, I get the 7 of Wands. It almost feels like inner sabotage or self-sabotage. I feel like you need to be careful of self-sabotaging or sabotaging a situation that could actually be good for you. Alright? Maybe something that you're questioning whether or not you're on the right path, but you are on the right path. Maybe you're just having some struggles, or, you know, you kind of need to give yourself time to work out the kinks. Like, that's what I get. Alright. I think after that was someone sent a Venmo. Let's get to Doreen's second Venmo. By the way, you guys, I am doing live donation, so it is $5 for 1 question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. So Doreen's second question is my sister-in-law someone I can trust, or should I keep my distance away from her? Is Doreen's sister-in-law someone that Doreen can trust, or should Doreen keep their distance away from his sister-in-law spirit? No Name says it resonates. I'm questioning my path and spiritual gifts. Thanks. You're welcome, No Name. By the way, you guys, once again, we're in a full moon. Full moons are a good time to take a spiritual bath. I know I'm going to take my spiritual bath tonight when I get offline. Make sure you take yours tonight. Or at least sage. If you have sage. Or say, you know, prayer for your home. Cleanse away all negativity. You know, whatever your purpose is, do Olympia. Alright? Is Doreen's sister-in-law someone that Doreen can trust? Spirit, what do you have to say about this? I get the 9 of Wands. I feel like there's definitely something where you both may not understand each other. You may come from different perspectives or beliefs or ways of being. I get the strength card. I do feel like, however, this sister-in-law could be someone who could be good for support in some way, shape, or form. This sister-in-law could be a good support system. I get the Four of Wands. I don't know if you two would be super close, though. I get the Tower, so I don't feel like this is someone you can totally trust fully. And the Two of Pentacles. I feel like this is definitely not someone you can trust, like, when you're going through, like, a crisis. Alright? This is, like, the person where it's like you know, need to stay with them for a while so you can get back on your feet. And they may put a time limit on it. Well, you can stay with us for, 6 months or 2 months, kind of thing. You know. Or after a while, it's like, did you find a job yet? It's like that kind of person where it's like they appear helpful, but they're really like not that helpful in the long run. So I don't know. I wouldn't trust them that much. No. I would keep your distance. I feel like they can be helpful in certain situations. They can be support, but otherwise, call someone else, honey. Alright. Let's get to, I think, Crimson Roses questions. No Name says, I Palo Santo the house and wrote some things down to release and burn them and moon gaze while visualizing. That sounds perfect. No Name. Crimson Roses says, how will court go on 7/29? How will court go for Crimson Roses on July 29th? How will court go for Crimson Roses on July 29th? Hey, sadly the date never went. Why is that? I'm sorry to hear that. How will court go on 7/29? I get the Nine of Swords. Definitely could be stressful in some way, shape, or form. I get the Five of Cups. There could be some disappointing news. Let's see. Though not horrible, there could be a good side to it definitely as well with the World card coming up. I'm not sure if this involves a child or a record or something like that. However, I get the Three of Swords, so I feel like there could still be some disappointing news though. It's like there's a good and a bad to it. Alright. Crimson Roses. The last card I get is the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like whatever the outcome is, it gives you a resolution to either work towards. Oh, it does involve children, yeah. It gives you a resolution to work towards or build on. So it's like, okay, maybe we'll do this for, a couple months or so or a couple years and we'll return to it. Or it's like, okay, I can work with this. We can work with this kind of thing. So it's like, it's a good and a bad, but in the end, it's something you can work with. From Friday, he just ghosted out of nowhere, but I think it's because his wife could have got jealous. And he explained how they had an open relationship, but I don't think they established good boundaries. Oh, child. Well, you didn't tell us that he had a wife, or they had a wife. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And Journey, it's just a learning lesson. Alright? But always be careful of someone who is married, whether it's an open relationship or not. Let that be a learning lesson. Alright, just saying. Crimson Roses says, for what my ancestors want me to know. Thank you for your second donation. Oh, he didn't tell you till later. Got it. Well, I understand. There's someone better out there. You have to use that mantra. Whenever you get sad about it, that's what I've been doing lately. Whenever you get sad about something, you have to say a mantra. There's someone better out there for me out there, you know. And I like the 3-6-9 method, so say it 3 times, say it 6 times, say it 9 times, either which one. That's been working for me lately. Maybe it might work for you. Alright, Crimson Rose says, what my ancestors want me to know. What do Crimson Rose ancestors want Crimson Rose to know? You're welcome, Journey. I get the 8 of Pentacles, Crimson Rose, so I feel like you need to keep working on yourself. I feel like whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It will pay off. It may just pay off over time. It's definitely not going to pay off overnight. 8 is a card of time, patience. Pentacles are practicality, work, effort. I get the 5 of Pentacles, so I feel like you have a certain mindset, or it's like there's a certain lifestyle you want to live, but the reality is not matching up with it. And I feel like there's something where you like get discouraged by that. Hi, roses are red. Thank you for being here. I'm doing great. How are you? I get the 3 of Cups for you, Crimson Rose. So 3 of Cups. 3 is a number of expansion, new opportunities, taking risks, chances. It's a number of optimism, good luck. I feel like you may need a vacation. You may need to get a change of scenery or something like that. Yeah, because the next card I get is the 8 of Swords. You could be a little bit restrictive. Like, you kind of need to, like, get out or have fun or let loose. Alright? You may be in a cycle in some way, shape, or form. A cycle of worry, stress, a cycle of work, eat, you know, sleep. Like, there's something about that where you need to break out of some sort of cycle. Let's pull a last card for Hope Marie, I think Nails is who we're reading for right now. The last card I get for you is the Page of Swords. So yeah, I do feel like you're starting something new. It could be a mindset. Swords deal with the mind, communication, information. So maybe there's something new you're incorporating in your life, but it's going to take time to fully incorporate, alright? You're starting fresh, it feels like, okay? Or you will soon start fresh. Alright, thank you, Dailu, for your donation. I think for now we're up to date with the PayPals and the Cash App and the Venmo. So let's get to Dailu's question. Dailu wants to know, where will I be a year from now? Where will Dailu be a year from now? What do you have to say about the spirit? Where will Dailu be a year from now? The first card I get is the 4 of Cups, so I feel like you could be longing maybe for some sort of emotional connection or some sort of group of people to feel connected to, or friends, acquaintances, social groups a year from now. I get the 6 of Wands, so I feel like 6 of Wands is a card of forward movement, taking action. So you will be taking action in some way, shape, or form. 6 is the number of money, relationships, finances, things of this nature. So maybe it's dealing with relationships, money, work, job. Thank you, Abyssinian, for your donation. I get the Page of Pentacles, so you could also be starting something new, or this could represent someone new coming into your life, could represent someone young maybe. This would be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus person. But if it's you, it could represent you starting something new that deals with practicality. I get the Temperance card. I feel like you moving forward. There's something about being at the right place at the right time. The Temperance card is the number of 14. So maybe within the next 14 days, 14 weeks, 14 months. Alright. 14 months might be what? Definitely a year from now, but a year and some change, right? Thank you, Maria, for your donation. Your last card is the Hermit. So I think there's something about being at the right place at the right time, but still feeling confused or off. Or questioning whether or not you're on the right path, or still feeling a little lost. So, I see, that's where I see you a year from now. I see you, starting something new, being right where you need to be, but still questioning your path or questioning yourself or something like that at the same time with the Hermit. Which might represent you needing to take time to get adjusted to something new. Does that make sense, Abyssinian? For some reason, PayPal is so slow. Oh, I'm sorry, not Abyssinian, Dailu. Does that make sense, Dailu? So Abyssinian's next question is, can I get a read on my personality? I know I asked this sort of recently, but I want to see what else you get for me. What spirit do you have to say about this person's personality? What spirit do you have to say about Abyssinian's personality? Hi J Blue, how are you? I get the Hangman. The Hangman can represent you being patient. The Hangman can represent you being someone who's cautious. I get that you're a team player. You're someone that works well with others and wants everyone to get along. You also could be a provider. You may be someone who comes from a good family, a well-to-do family in some way, shape, or form, or ancestry. I get the Two of Wands. You also may be indecisive. Thank you, Belinda, for your donation. You may be indecisive. Abyssinian as well. I get the Three of Cups. You're definitely someone who's intelligent based on your experience. You're someone, that's fine, live happy. You're someone that, is opinionated. But, your emotions are tied into your opinions. You're someone that also seeks to expand your life. Seeks to, see what all that life has to offer. And with the last card being the Hierophant, you're also highly spiritual or connected to highly spiritual people in terms of your lineage, once again. And also you're someone that, once again, believes in spirituality, believes in a higher power, a higher source. You're someone that knows that you know, the world doesn't revolve around you. You're humble. You know, that's what I get. You're welcome, Dailu. I think Maria sent a question. I think maybe before Maria, someone else sent a cash app. Thank you, John Blue, for your donation. What is your question, John Blue? And after John Blue, we will get to Maria's question. And then after Maria, I think is Belinda. Yes. Thank you, J Blue. Where will I be professionally within the next couple of months? Where will J Blue be professionally within the next couple of months, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Where will J Blue be professionally within the next couple of months? You're welcome, Abyssinian. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Thank you for being here. You guys are quiet. There's 30 people in the room, but there's like no one talking. Are you guys stunned by my beauty? Is that why you're not talking? Alright. Where will J Blue be professionally within the next couple of months? Where will J Blue be within the next couple of months professionally, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Belinda Ann says no one wants to miss anything. Laughs. Oh, got it. Nothing But Diamond Salon says, yes, you are so beautiful. Thank you, but Nothing But Diamond Salons. Where will you be professionally within the next couple of months? I get the Tower. So the Tower can represent something unexpected and ending, some sort of change. Thank you, Dailu, for your donation. Roses Are Red says, so what does the full moon and cat mean? Oh yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the video. Whenever I get a break, we'll talk back about it again. Yes, you got us hypnotized, Lamarr. Yes. Is it my eyes tonight? I gave you dramatic witchy eyes tonight, I feel like. Alright, I get the 8 of Pentacles. So let's see. I get the Strength card, so I don't know. Even though there may be something unexpected that could show up with your work or job-wise for you in the next couple of months or weeks, it could be a blessing in disguise with the Strength card coming up. All right. There could be maybe something better for you if something doesn't work out the way you expected or had hoped. Love the eyes, actually. Thank you, Belinda. Hypnotic eyes. Thank you, Diana. But I also get the 10 of Swords. So maybe you're looking also in the wrong direction, or you're limiting yourself. Belinda says I can't do that without looking like a raccoon myself. Alright, I get the 8 of Cups. So I don't know. There's a lot of concerning cards, to be honest. Let me just pull one more card. I get the Ace of Swords. I think the best thing for you to do is to keep searching, and I would be open in terms of what types of jobs you search for. Like, you know, I wouldn't limit yourself. I think the exact type of job that you think wouldn't call you is going to be the one that calls you. Not the ones that you think, oh, well, they should call me because I have all the experience, you know, that's needed. It's like, no, you know, there's something else out there that's unexpected, I feel like, that you're not looking for. So You may be looking for a job in the wrong places. Love the Crystal Crown. Thank you, Roses Are Red. Or I'm Valley the Wolf. I'm sorry. Thank you, Valley the Wolf. Alright. So we got through. Does that make sense? Maria is next. J Blue. Does that make sense, J Blue? Alright, Maria is next. What should I be focusing on? What should Maria be focusing on, Spirit? You're welcome, J Blue. What should Maria be focusing on? Why are the cards falling all over the place right now? I will keep that in mind. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I would definitely keep it in mind. My videos are always up for you to refer back to. What should I be focusing on? What should Maria be focusing on at this time, Spirit? I get the Ace of Cups. So you should definitely be focusing on that which emotionally fulfills you or makes you happy. I get the Five of Cups. I feel like focusing on that which you cannot change or control. You know, whether in your mind or, you know, or otherwise is not working for you, whether in your mind or emotionally. I get the Nine of Pentacles, so I would pick up any projects maybe you haven't finished, or things you put off for a while. I would pick those things back up just to keep yourself occupied, I feel like, or productive. I get the Page of Swords. You may also want to be open to talking to different types of people, maybe, or networking in some way, shape, or form. Maybe particularly a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or maybe a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But I think also there's something about, like, with the Three of Cups coming up, there's definitely a need for you to pursue that which emotionally fulfills you, but like do things, maybe take a trip somewhere, so like plan a trip, take a class or something, like give yourself something to look forward to. Thank you, Joanne, for your donation. Alright, that's what I see. I had one convo yesterday with an unexpected company in an industry that I never thought about working for, so the message is on par. Yes, J Blue, be open. Diana says, I love that you keep your labs up. That's so helpful because I have no more storage space for screen recordings. Yes, Diana. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into these other questions. So I think the next thing that we have to get into is the super chats. So let's get to Belinda and donation. By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for those is in the description box below. But I do also accept super chat as well. Right? So Belinda's question is, hello, do you see large amounts of financing coming in over the next month or two for me? Thank you very much. Thank you, Belinda. What's your second question? Will there be a large amount of finances coming Belinda's way within the next month or two? I asked my question because I'm starting a global endeavor. Yes. Will there be a large amount of finances coming Belinda's way in the next few months, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? No second question, the rest is just a tip. Thank you, Belinda. I get the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles can represent some windfall of money. It may not be as much as you expect, but it's a good amount. The Knight of Pentacles would represent a good amount. Let's see. I get the Five of Swords, so it's like, I don't know if you have a goal in mind, but I feel like it may be difficult to reach the full goal without putting some extra work in. Whether it's promotion, you know, putting in the work in terms of promotion and stuff like that. Yeah, I get the Seven of Swords. I feel like there could be something about a large money, a certain amount coming in, but then it's like after that there could be some stagnancy or something like that. And it's like, how do we get more money coming in, or how do we keep the flow going? So I feel like over time you'll probably need to tweak things, alright? You'll probably need to expand, evolve, see what works. And then I get the Star card. So I feel like probably a larger amount of money will come down the line, or a funnel will be created for a large amount of money to come. The last card I get is the Hermit, though, so I think there's a need to really be patient, to be honest with you. I think the money may not come in the time frame you expect. So you're just going to have to tinker with things over a period of time. Alright? Does that make sense, Belinda? Diana says, I screen recorded some of my live readings from years ago and I do go back to them. You have different looks, some with dreads, others with shorter hair. It's like, oh, look at Lamar's past looks. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Oh, I do feel like I've grown up kind of on the internet a little bit. I've been on the internet since my mid-20s or early 20s. Alright. Dilu's next question is, thank you to whoever just donated. The full go is ongoing. It's support for adults that have been sexually abused as children. I expect it to have evolved over the years. I'll take the answer. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Belinda. That sounds familiar. Do you live in LA or Los Angeles? Alright, Dilu's question is, I'm applying to medical school next year. I'd just like to know if this is the if this is the path. I'm worried about doing well academically. I'm applying to medical school next year. I'd like to just know if this is the path. CA is Canada, right? I just found out that one of my favorite music artists is Canadian, Mac Miller. I was like, oh, he's Canadian? No wonder I like him. Alright, anyways, is the right path for Dalu to go to medical school, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Is going to medical school the right path for Dalu or Dilu? Dilu. Here I go, always saying names wrong. Is going to medical school the right decision or the right path for Dilu? Take it slow, big brother. Let it go. Is going to medical school the right path for Dilu? Yes, Canadian. A lot of popular people in America are actually from Canada. Alright, I get the Three of Cups. Is going to medical school the right decision for you? 3 is the number of higher education, higher learning, university. I get the Nine of Swords. I feel like it's definitely a mental undertaking. It might be a lot of stress, so be prepared for that. There's definitely a need to get your mind prepared. I get the Two of Cups. I feel like you could meet some good people through this medical school track. I feel like it could put you in the right spaces to meet people or make the right connections, so it could be good in that way. Lamarr, you just need to marry a nice, rich Canadian lawyer and be a trophy wife. That's the life I want to live, Diana. That's the life I'm trying to manifest. Belinda Ann says Rochester, New York, and unfortunately there's nothing that exists like that unless someone goes to a private therapist. It's going to be a form similar to AA meetings. Oh, okay. Got it. I don't know why I feel Los Angeles. I keep hearing Los Angeles for you. Alright, I don't know. The benefit of going to medical school may not immediately pay off, or you may not immediately recognize its payoff, but I feel like it'll put you on the path of meeting the right people. I get a King of Wands. This could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, male or masculine energy. And I get a King of Pentacles, so I get two men showing up. This would be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, man or masculine energy. So I feel like it will put you like in the right connections, or it'll help to make right connections for you. But I do feel like it'll be stressful. It'll probably be a big financial undertaking, and those are the cons that will come with it. Alright, let's see who else donated. I think someone said they sent to PayPal. Thank you, Evelyn, for your donation. I think Doreen sent their donation first, so then we'll do Doreen and then Evelyn. Joanne wants to know, is she trying to turn my in-laws against me? Should I stop allowing my kids to go over to her house? Was or is Doreen's sister-in-law trying to turn their in-laws against Doreen? Should Doreen stop allowing Doreen's children to go over their sister-in-law's house, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? You're welcome, Dilu. I get the Ace of Wands. I get the Magician. I feel like it could be that the in-laws value her opinion or something about her. The sister-in-law. I get the Five of Wands, so there could be some drama maybe that their sister-in-law is starting. Or some drama associated with her. I'm wondering, does she have other children? I get the Five of Pentacles showing up. Does she have other children that your children play with? Because I feel like there could be some fights or something like that, or arguing. But I get the Wheel of Fortune, so, I don't know if she's trying to turn your in-laws against you. I feel like she could be, stirring up some drama or some mess, though, every now and then. As far as your children, I mean, if they're not saying... Hi, Christian. Thank you for being here. 111. Yes. Was it 111 a second ago? Also, your name sounds familiar. I get the Knight of Cups. So, as far as your children, I mean, I feel like as long as they're not complaining, maybe they should be fine to go over there. Alright. But if they start complaining, then I would, you know, maybe stop taking them over. Hi, J. Manuel. Thank you for being here. How are you? I think after Doreen was Evelyn. Made it home. Almost got held at work. Lord, I hate mandatory QT. Well, at least you made it home. Evelyn, I hope Evelyn's in the room. Tarot live reading. Question, do you see my detox diet working? Will Evelyn's detox diet work? How was work, J. Manuel? Will Evelyn's detox diet work? Will Evelyn's detox diet work, Spirit? Will Evelyn's detox diet work? I was just talking to another client about dieting. We know each other. Yeah, your name sounds really familiar, Christian. Didn't you used to live in LA or Texas? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a very long time. It's been like years. If this is the Christian I think of. Alright, is your detox diet going to work? Yes, the Ace of Wands would be a yes if you keep moving forward with it. I feel like your detox diet will work. I feel like other things may need to be involved. Maybe exercise, something like that. I get the Justice card. So the Justice card can speak of balance. I feel like you need to do your diet in conjunction with something else. It could be exercise. It could be a light exercise, something like that, but it needs to be combined with something else. Work was so crazy today, so many delays, almost felt like it was Mercury retrograde and there's a full moon tomorrow. It was probably the full moon. I get the Ace of Swords, so I lived in California and moved to Texas. Yes, that's the Christian, I remember. How have you been? I haven't talked to you in years. I feel like we need to catch up. Do you have Instagram, Christian? Message me on Instagram at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. Alright. So I get the King of, or the Knight of Wands. I feel like your detox diet is going to work, but the Ace of Swords is what has me trying to figure out what exactly is this. Have you thought about reaching out to someone? Like a coach or something like that? Because it could be reaching out to someone. Anyways, the answer is, will your detox diet work? Yes, but I feel like you need to combine it with something else because I feel like it may only work for a certain period of time. Alright? Before you need to once again have something else to go with it. But I hope that makes sense. In order to see more results. Also, the full moon's in Capricorn. Capricorn is time. Capricorn can be delays. And stuff like that. Thank you, Show Love, for your donation. Christian, the last time we talked, I actually don't remember the last time we talked. It was really years ago. It was before the pandemic. Alright. Yes, I'm a naturopath and homeopath. You're welcome, Evelyn. Alright, let's get to Show Love's question. Show Love, what is your question? Yes, I do have a new account. I message you. Yes, message me, Christian, because I don't have, I don't think I have WhatsApp anymore. So message me on Instagram. %100% pure love. 100%. Every time I see the name Show Love, that name reminds me of that song. I don't even know if that's the name of the song. Isn't it called Pure Love? But I feel like she says Show Love in the song. Anyway. Wait, is this you? I think I found you. I could be wrong. 100% pure love. Did I find you already though, Christian? Does your name have Phoenix in it? On Instagram? Because if it does, I just requested you. So if that's you, answer my request. Thank you to whoever just donated. 100% pure love. Okay, we're waiting for Show Love's question. While we wait for Show Love's question, let's see if this person put their question in the donation. By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. Thank you, Calypso. Thank you for your donation. What is your question? Yes, that's you. Okay, yeah, just add me back. We have a lot to catch up on, child. Christian. Oops. Lots and lots to catch up on. Christian was actually someone I like when I first moved here. When I first started my YouTube, Christian's an OG. When I first started my YouTube channel and I first moved into this apartment, Christian was one of the people like I used to talk to. I met him through the lives actually. So a lot of you I actually do talk to off live. I talk to Jay Manuel a lot off live. Some other people. I follow Diana on Instagram. Sometimes I'll see her post. Mona, I follow her. A couple of y'all who don't talk, but like, so I love when I see y'all come up in the chat. Anyway, we are waiting for Sholab's question, and we're also waiting for Calypso's question, I think. So make sure you guys put your questions in the chat. And if you're just coming in, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We had a lovely conversation earlier about this current full moon in Capricorn that we have right now as we speak. Check out a new reel from Snoop's mama. Oh, oops. Alright. So anyways, we were talking earlier about the current full moon in Capricorn that we have. Full moon, basically, you know, to sum it all up, but we had other stuff too, so you're going to have to watch the replay after. The full moon in Capricorn is a time where you really need to just mind your business, to be honest with you, in a nutshell. It's a good time to mind your business, number one, because people are going to be hard to read during this time. Alright, the moon doesn't necessarily like being in Capricorn. Alright, because Capricorn is not an emotional zodiac sign. So, but we talk a lot about it at the beginning. So, hi Kyla, Calypso's me. I was wondering, why do I feel blocked from my intuition spirit? Uh-oh, my camera's about to die. We're going to have to take a break soon. Calypso's me. I was wondering, why do I feel blocked from my intuition and spirit? What can I do about that? Also, thanks so much. Yes, you're welcome, Kyla. Okay, so why does Kyla feel blocked from their intuition and spirit, and what can they do about it, spirit? What do you have to say about that? Why does Kyla or this person feel blocked from their intuition and their spirit, and what can they do about it? Your natal moon is in Capricorn, your rising is in Libra. Interesting. Well, that makes a lot of sense. I get the King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or masculine energy immediately showing up. So I'm not sure who this man is. You know, a King of Cups can represent emotionally giving out a lot of energy, whereas the Queen of Cups is about receiving energy. So maybe part of it deals with you putting a lot of your energy out, but not getting much back. Unless this is an actual King of Cups in your midst. Anyways, I get the Wheel of Fortune as your next card. And the Justice card. I get the Sun card. Did you recently just have a situation with someone, a man or someone with masculine energy? An emotional connection. I get the Magician. These are all major arcanas. I don't get one minor arcana here. So, well, except for the King of Cups. All right. So, feels like one thing you can do to unblock your spirit is definitely to do magic. Take a spiritual bath, do a candle, something like that. Pray. All right. The answer as to why you feel blocked. Thank you, Belinda, for your donation. The answer as to why you feel blocked, I feel like could deal with a situation you've recently gone through. I'll pull one last card. You're in a relationship with a guy. Oh, that makes sense. It could deal with a situation you've recently gone through, or it could deal with someone you're associated with. A King of Cups could represent someone you're in a romantic relationship with. So, maybe there's something about that. The last card I get is the Nine of Swords. So, I feel like even after you do whatever spiritual work you do, there's maybe some decisions you may need to face or make in your life that may involve selfishness or, you know, focusing on you, doing it for you. Alright? So, very interesting spread. Alright. I hope that made some sense, Calypso. I don't know where Show Love is, but hopefully Show Love shows up, alright? And shows love to the chat by posting their question. Thank you, Belinda, for your questions. Remember, you guys, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below, and I also do accept Super Chat. Hi, honey, how are you? Belinda says, hi Belinda, okay, I just paid for another card pulled through Cash App. My apologies for using a super sticker earlier instead of Cash App. It's fine. Would you please tell me what in general is my next month or two personally? What is in store for Belinda in the next month or two, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Thank you, Show Love, for your question. What is in store for Belinda in the next month or two, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? 100%. See, I have that song stuck in my head now. Okay. What is in store for Belinda Ann in the next 1 or 2 months, Spirit? I get the King of Wands. So this is a man showing up, a King of Wands, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Immediately. So a man could be prominent for you in the next month or two, Belinda. Or someone with strong masculine energy. Maybe definitely is action oriented. Could be a bit bossy, confident, arrogant. I get the Eight of Swords. Could be some apprehension, could be some stress, could be some difficult decisions to make, or it could involve long-term planning time. Could be also distractions that you need to pay attention to in the next month or two, or it could be getting more organized in terms of, once again, I get a plan moving forward. I feel like there's a plan moving forward. I get a Page of Swords. It could involve communication. Page of Swords, once again, can deal with ideas. And I get a Queen of Pentacles. It almost feels like, to me, trying to, like, get out of a situation. Someone is going to come along to annoy me, great. Yeah, it almost feels like trying to get out of a situation, so you don't end up wasting your time, your energy, your efforts, or something like that. I get the High Priestess, so I feel like definitely use your intuition when it comes to other people in the next month or two. And particularly dealing with situations where it could get you stuck with the Seven of Cups coming up and the Eight of Swords. Be careful of, like, dealing with people who could end up getting you stuck in some way, shape, or form, or slowing you down. Okay? Okay, does that make sense, Belinda? And let's get to Show Love's question. Greetings, Lamarr. Did someone do a voodoo or root work on my niece? I make her turn against her mother. Oh, to make her turn against her mother and my family. Did someone do root work or voodoo concerning Show Love's niece to make the niece turn against the family and the mother? Spirit, what's going on with this situation? That's what I've been worried about and trying to avoid. I know it's coming too. Thank you. You're dead on. You're welcome, Belinda. Thank you. Alright, I get the Ace of Pentacles. I get the Death card. Show love in regards to your question. There's definitely been some sort of drastic change. I get the Devil card, so these can represent root work. The Ace of Pentacles can represent practical magic, so maybe it was someone paid someone else to do it, or it could involve food, it could involve root work specifically. Roots, herbs would be all associated with Pentacles. I get the Lover's card as the next card. Is she in a relationship or something like that? Or there also could be some manipulation. I get the Ten of Pentacles, so maybe money could be involved as well. I feel like someone around her may not have the best intentions. And then I get the Three of Swords. So yeah, I feel like someone around her may not have the best intentions and may want to benefit off what she has or something like that. So thank you, J. Manuel, for your donation. Does that make sense, Show Love? So J. Manuel says, so I got injured on the job last week, right? Well, this Monday, my younger brother also got injured while at work. Is this a coincidence or black work energy directed at us individually? Is it a coincidence that J. Manuel and his younger brother got injured at work? Or is there spiritual work being done, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Show love. Yes, she is with S. Dusty. Okay. Well, I guess that's good. I'm not sure. Alright, what is it a coincidence, Spirit, or is there spiritual work being done? What's going on? I get the Nine of Pentacles, you're welcome, show love. I get the Ace of Pentacles. I get the Page of Cups. I get the Queen of Pentacles. Four of Swords, one last card. And the Seven of Wands. I don't get spiritual work connected to this, J. Manuel. I feel like maybe this could be a coincidence. It could also be maybe a combination of negative energy that's accumulated around you and your younger brother. So maybe you and your younger brother may want to like take a spiritual bath or something, just to prevent any other further mishaps. But I don't feel like it's the work directed at you, no. Maybe it's an accumulation of like negative energy. That's why it's important to take a spiritual bath at least every month or every week. Does that make sense, Emmanuel? By the way, you guys, remember... Oh, crap, my phone's... or my camera's about to die. So give me a second. Let me go change the battery. I think we're all caught up on the readings anyway for now. So let me go change the battery. I'll be on probably for a little bit longer. Remember, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. I do also accept Super Chat. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. Let me go change the battery. I'll be right back. No. Alright, you guys, give me a second. I'm changing the battery now. We should be back up in just a minute. Okay. An angel in disguise she was. Hi Lamar, I Venmo third question. Maybe I missed it. I may need to go backwards. Oh, hold on. Maybe I missed it. Good to know. Oh, thank you, Diana. Good to know. I definitely need to learn how to take spiritual baths. Yes, J. Manuel. And also, I recommend you wearing like a Why is the camera not working? I recommend you wearing like a something like a protective jewelry or something like that. I'm just waiting for the camera to connect. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into, I think, did I answer Doreen's third question? I thought I did. Yeah, I answered your third question, Doreen. You may want to go backwards. You may want to go backwards like 30 or 45 minutes, to be honest. Any time within that time frame. Alright, so, sorry about that. Let's move on to, I'm not sure who sent their donations first. Was Diana next? Let's see. Yeah, Diana's next. Diana's after J. Manuel. Maybe this decision was a mistake. You probably don't care what I have to say, but it's been heavy on my mind for months now. I've been listening to a lot of R&B music lately. It's very interesting. Okay, I will go backwards. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Live Happy. Yes. Okay, so Diana wants to know. Diana says, I want to steal Abyssinian's question from the other day. What will I be like in a relationship in the future? What will Diana be like in a relationship in the future? That was a good question. What will Diana be like in a relationship in the future? Renaissance astrology has some good talismans. Yes. Or you could just make your own, J. Manuel. He's crafty. Or I could make something for you. Alright, what will Diana be like in a relationship in the future? What will Diana be like in a relationship in the future? I get the Page of Swords. I feel like you could be shy at first, Diana. I feel like you're definitely someone that would let your partner take the lead in a lot of instances, or in most instances at first, until you get comfortable. Alright. You definitely could be someone that like has butterflies, gets infatuated, like you are when you're a kid. I get the Knight of Swords, so I feel like communication is going to be a big thing for you, Diana, in a relationship. You know, it's interesting how we went from the Page to the Knight. Once again, like how I said, you know, eventually you start out this way and then you develop into something else. So I feel like, you know, once you get your loins and you get comfortable, I feel like, you know, a different side of you comes out, where maybe you're more comfortable taking the lead or wearing the pants when necessary. Alright? I get a King of Cups, so this definitely could be your partner. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Thank you to whoever just donated. Male or masculine energy. I think your partner's going to appreciate the side of you of, like, sticking up for yourself, or, you know, kind of like being a bit of a badass, I guess we could say, right? I get the High Priestess. There's something about being a mother, being pregnant as well, where your partner could really love you. I mean, I think, you know, I don't know if being pregnant is, I think that's something you want to do. I feel like we've talked about this before, but I'm not sure. Let me know. But I feel like if you were to get pregnant, or if that's something you choose, I feel like you would have that, like, kind of pregnant glow, you know? Something like that, like a, you know how, like, Beyonce glows when she's pregnant? Like, that kind of thing. Like, she celebrates it, too. Like, or Rihanna, you know. So I get the Six of Pentacles as well. I feel like you're also very practical. You have, like, you have a very protective spirit to you that I feel like will really come out strongly once you become a mom or have children. Let's put our last card. Yes, I like a man who can lead when needed. Yes, I would like a baby. I get the Five of Cups. I think you can get your feelings hurt very easily, however. So you may be someone that holds things in. And it's going to be important for you to communicate, is what I see. Does that make sense, Diana? J. Manuel says, I had an evil eye bracelet that I would take with me to work. And I swear this one time an inmate tried to yank it off and he reached for his mail. I was so annoyed and I stopped wearing it after that. Child, I would keep wearing it. Maybe just hide it. That's why necklaces can be good, because you can usually put them underneath your shirt. And if they try to steal your necklace, they pull you close to them and then you sock them in the face real good. I'm just kidding. I don't know if you can do that, but that's what I would do. Alright, anyways. Allegedly. So let's go ahead. I think someone sent another donation. Let's see. Yeah, wait, hold on. Maybe not. Okay, I think we're good there. We're good here. Maybe it was Venmo. Let me double check Venmo. We're good on Venmo. We're good on PayPal. I love what you said. Thank you. You're welcome, Diana. Alright, so I think we're up to date on the questions, you guys. I'll stay on for a little while longer. I thought I got a notification, but maybe it was for something else. Hold on. Oh, I guess it was for YouTube. Ciao. But yes, you guys, this has been a fabulous conversation about many different topics, but especially Moon and Capricorn, full Moon and Capricorn. Carry it in pocket or a lunch bag. That would be smart. I think you need to have it on you though, so maybe carry it in your pocket. You know what I thought of? I have this little tattoo here that I got. It's a peace sign in college, but it's so small that you can't even see it. I've actually thought about, I'm just a little bit nervous because it's right near my veins here and I'm really sensitive. But I've actually thought about turning this into an evil eye. So I always have an evil eye on me, no matter what. I usually always wear jewelry, but I thought about turning this into an evil eye. Or the Eye of Horus. I'm not sure which, but like, I thought about that. It's 111 for me. Oh, you're in Pacific time zone? It's 2:11 here. It's 11:11 where you are. Everyone make a wish. I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I don't know the words, but it's all I know. Eye of Horus. Yeah, I was thinking maybe the Eye of Horus. I feel like it's gonna be expensive, but I feel like I've outgrown this little thing. And if I'm gonna like have a tattoo and it's not gonna go away, honey, I might as well go all out, right? So I think soon I'm gonna turn this into like, maybe I'll make it a vlog one day. Diana says that would be so cool because you can raise your arm and shield yourself with the evil eye when you feel bad vibes. Exactly. Yeah. What's your last four phone for Venmo? I don't know if I used the phone. I think I used this. It's asking me for the last four. That's weird. I think it's not 9546. Thank you, Kristen. You have an Egyptian air about you. Orbit says, greetings. Thank you, Valley the Wolf. I'm new to your page, but I'm enjoying your live. Is it too late to send in for a pool? No, it's not too late. I am doing live readings still, you guys. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box for you to copy and paste if you would like. I also do accept Super Chat. Student loan forgiveness wish. You and me too. You and me both, J. Manuel. Just send it unconfirmed. Oh. You have to confirm it on Venmo? I didn't know that. Is there something I can do on my end to stop that? Because I didn't... Wait. Is there something I can do on my end to stop that? Do I have to do something? Let me go to my account, my privacy. It says public. Or is that just how Venmo works? Anyways. Thank you. What is your question, Celestial Sleuth? Oh, Celestial Sleuth, is this you? You're very pretty. If you're not a contact, then yes, it asks for the last four digits of a phone number. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Got it. Good to know. I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I love that song. No, I don't believe there's anything you can do for it. It just has to be sent unconfirmed then. Got it. I don't use Venmo that much, so... Someone who shall remain unnamed, I didn't even know what was going on until the last minute, who thought they didn't get their question on Cash App, I guess requested their money back because they didn't get their question. But I thought, because I don't use Cash App that much either, that they sent me money. So I was looking for the money and I was like, wait, I thought they sent me something. So I was like, whatever. And then I guess it took too long for me to send the money and they canceled it. So I was like, oh wait, they didn't send money? And then I was like, oh, I see what's going on. So I just blocked them. But you can tell how financially not so savvy I am sometimes. Even though I am, oh wait, you can see how technologically, not financially, alright? You can see how technologically not savvy I am sometimes. But even though I am technologically savvy. I guess the same could be said for finances too, you know, to a degree, to be honest. I'll shade myself a little bit. Alright, Celestial Sue says, thanks for the compliment, by the way. You're welcome. Will I get into ICS 212 this fall? I'm on the wait list for the class. Will Celestial Sleuth get into ICS 212 this fall? Will Celestial Sleuth get into ICS 212 this fall? Anything over 600 across pay platforms will now have to be reported to the IRS starting 2023. Good to know. I think PayPal already started that. But yeah, that makes sense. Good to know. They tell us that in college, actually. Anything over 600 that is not automatically taken out, you're gonna have to pay. So, alright, will Celestial Sleuth get into IC3? Thank you to whoever just donated. Will Celestial Sleuth get into ICS? I keep saying the name wrong, I'm sorry. Will Celestial Sleuth get into ICS 212 this fall? I get the King of Wands. This could be a Cap or an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, male or masculine energy. Maybe who could be integral in this decision. I get the Ten of Cups, which can represent a welcoming. Welcome. You've been accepted. Let's see. I get the Judgment card, which can be a prayer answered. You may want to put some spiritual energy behind this. Prayers, candles, writing letters on a full moon. Wink, wink. However, I do get the Tower. Let's get some clarity on that. And the Five of Cups. So, I don't know. I feel like there could be some good news, but there could be some bad news right behind it in some way, shape, or form. So I don't know if it's like you get waitlisted or if it's like if you get approved. I'm not sure what the bad news could be, but the Tower is something unexpected irregardless. So it could be a yes, but not right now or something like that. Alright. So I don't know. Don't get your hopes too high up, because it could work out for the best in the end. Maybe let's put one more clarity card. All right. I mean, I need a bit more of a direct. I get the Three of Cups. So yeah, if it doesn't happen in this time frame, it might be for the best. All right. Thank you, Orbit, for your donation. Maybe I get it in the class, but the class is super hard. It could be that. Hi, Alice V. Hi, Charlie Parmar. I sent in Cash App. That's why I send in Lamarr PayPal's with the friend option. Screw you, IRS. Oh, got it. Ciao. I guess I am financially not, so savvy. Because half this stuff, I don't know. I guess I did kind of spill tea on myself when I said that. Freudian slip. Alright. Y'all, because y'all are schooling me on some stuff right now. Okay, Orbit, let's get into your question. Thank you for your donation for 2 questions. You're welcome, Celestial Sleuth. Yeah, I get a good and a bad in regards to that, so you're gonna have to keep me updated. You're welcome, Live Happy. I'm glad you got your question. So, okay, so Orbit's question is, are my guides directing me to leave my current situation? Are Orbit's guides directing Orbit to leave their current situation? Are Orbit's guides directing Orbit to leave their current situation? Are Orbit's guides directing Orbit to leave their current situation? I get the Ace of Pentacles as your first card, which could represent a new path, a new beginning. Or moving towards a new path, a new beginning. Setting the foundations for a new path, a new beginning. I'll take this card, Spirit. I get the Two of Swords as your next card, so it's definitely something you're probably going to need to plan and trust your intuition. I get the Lovers card. Could be passion or love or something like that that keeps you staying. Could also be manipulation as well. Let's see. I get the Five of Swords though, so I feel like no matter how much your current situation seems to be maybe good or something like that, there's definitely bad aspects to it, or no matter how much it seems to maybe change, it definitely seems to like still have aspects to it that are not so positive. Once again, I get the Moon card. I feel like the more you stay in the situation, the harder it will be to leave. It's almost like the path ahead of you is eliminated. There's a path here in the Moon card, if you can see. But it's you who's like indecisive about, you know, just kind of taking the path. I get the Magician card as your final card. Actually, maybe let me pull one more card. I get the Death card. I feel like a change is needed, definitely. Ultimately. So should you leave your current situation, I feel like ultimately you may have to leave it. Alright? You may not have a choice, okay? If you want to grow and evolve. And not get stuck. Okay, let's see. Or further stuck. Whatever comes out is your second question. Very manipulative. Yeah. Star cards are good, aren't they? Yeah, star cards are typically good. Second question is whatever comes out. What other messages does Spirit have for Orbit at this time? What other messages do you have for Orbit, Spirit, at this time in Orbit's life? What other messages do you have for Orbit, Spirit? You're speaking confirmation for me. I was confused about my dreams. That's good. Thank you. What other information do you have for orbits? I get the King of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or masculine energy. Someone who could be associated with money, resources, time. I get the Judgment card. I feel like maybe you've been praying, asking for answers, asking for guidance. And now's the time for you to pay attention to the signs, the symbols your ancestors, spirit guides are giving you. I feel like you definitely may have been ignoring the signs with the Eight of Cups coming up, or ignoring certain things, ignoring the red flags, not wanting to deal with situations right in front of you, alright? And once again, I get the Five of Swords. So I feel like once again, the longer you ignore things or procrastinate, the worse things could get, alright? Particularly in terms of mental, communication-wise, stuff like that, okay? So I'm not sure if this is mental abuse, verbal abuse going on here, allegedly. I get the Empress. The Empress can denote pregnancy. The Empress can denote resources, work, job. The Empress can represent comfort. Alright, last card is the Page of Wands. I feel like maybe whatever the situation is, you've been a little bit too comfortable, and like maybe that's part of the reasons as why you've been in this situation so long, or why you haven't left yet. But I think you just kind of need to take that leap. Maybe you would be starting over in some way, but it's better than what you think is comfort, but obviously is not, or what you've been used to, but obviously is not comfortable. All right, does that make sense? Sometimes that happens. We get so used to living in a type of situation that we like just get used to it. I keep having dreams about a pregnancy, but I'm hoping not. Child. Does that make sense, Orbit? Yeah, a lot of sense. I'm trying to get out of this. It's been almost 20 years. I'm dealing with acceptance. Ooh, child, 20 years, yeah. That's a long, long, long time. But it's never too late, alright? Use this energy of the full moon to propel you forward, alright? Once again, remember, Capricorn is the past. Capricorn is karma. So clean all that up with this full moon in Capricorn, alright? I think this might be a great way to end the video, you guys. It is almost 2:30 here. We've been on for almost 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright, so I think that's a perfect way to sum up this video. Let's do some church announcements. I do think we got through all the donations as well, so donations are closed for the night. I'll be on live tomorrow, or you can just get a personal reading. Remember, tomorrow I will be doing my review of Canada's Drag Race Season 3, the first episode. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's RuPaul's Drag Race. I'll be reviewing drag queens. Check me out on my second YouTube channel, alright? If you are not already following me over there, Lamarr Does Life. I'm trying to pull it up now, but my computer is so slow today. Alright. Channels. You can also go to my YouTube channel, go to channels, and it'll come up. Lamarr Does Life. Alright, tomorrow, July 14th, I will be posting my first episode review of Canada's Drag Race Season 3, Episode 1. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. Join me. Will that be live? No, it'll be a recorded video. It'll be uploaded. Alright, I will, being that I am a Cappy, gratitude to you again. You're welcome, Orbit. You guys, I am going to sign off. Let me just do a double check and make sure I got through all of the donations. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, we're good. We're caught up. Alright. This has been fun. I love you all. Alright. Good night, Celestial Sleuth. Good night, Belinda. Good night, Valley the Wolf. Alright, I will see you all tomorrow. Make sure you do your magic work, alright, for the full moon. And, I will see you in the next video. I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Love and light, and God bless.